Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, it's real. It's real. Deep. Deep. Yes, sir. Feel like a straight movie back there, huh? Yep. Man, look at that shit, man. It been raining a little bit. Yeah, that shit taking over. That's a whole nother mission from the last time I did it. Boy, 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 that's some work for your ass. Tell me about it. That's gonna be about like, nah. I was hearing something this morning, right? When I got up at like 5, and then I was playing it, and then when I played it, it went to sleep. I went to sleep. I went back to sleep this morning. I seen it about like maybe like 2-3 hours ago, and I was like Munchie B and Hefe arguing. I was like, hell no. I was like, man, did this happen on No Jumper? And then I was like, man, if this shit happened on No Jumper, then you already know. But here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna let y'all hear it for the first time. These dudes, they think they look.
Why they sell Woody dude though? Because he was a bad witness.
Because he been. I'm gonna let y'all listen to this. This Munchie B and Hefe arguing, and then we gonna get into it, y'all. Just check out the scenery, man. This is that Woosah scenery. This my other house, dog. Just check out the scenery.
And they got immunity, so he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna help. That's not spinning.
But according to him, he never did snitch, and Thug know that. When he did, Thug asked him to do that, and then he had to come clean it up too.
We don't know that Thug asked him to do that. Did Thug say that?
Well, I mean, though, why Thug gotta say it for it to be true? Woody went on camera like you doing all this crying.
So we ain't believing anything he say.
Yeah, Thug just went in the room and said the same thing. That's what's wrong with right now. Oh, because what's the name that said? Thug can't be trusted either.
Well, I write your content and you say that on the S&Y yard don't matter, even if it is true.
So who said that?
You.
I said, nigga,
you didn't discredit people. You said they on the PCR, so what they said don't matter.
Don't put words in my mouth because I didn't say that. I ain't said that like that. I said, now what I have said, if you on the S&Y yard, you don't count.
No. These niggas that make claims about people that's on GP yards. So you just like, all right, whatever they say, because they on the S&Y yard.
Yeah, you on a snitch yard, you on the S&Y yard, of course.
So what did I just say differently?
What you mean? What did you just say differently?
You just said. Because this person on the S&Y yard, he said something about somebody on the GP yard.
Bro, whatever comparisons you trying to make with Thug is not the same comparison.
And how it's not?
It's not.
How?
Because it's not.
Tell me.
It's not, because Thug doing the same, being chatty patty. He's not trustworthy. What are you talking about? What you talking about, bro? I just told you the difference. You trying to tell me that, because Thug just said it didn't happen.
But because
Woody said something. You sitting here, you the same nigga sitting here. You the same nigga sitting here saying Thug is a snitch. What are you talking about? You the same in here talking about Thug is bad. Now you trying to tell me don't believe what Woody said.
You said Thug.
Hey, look, bro.
You said Thug.
Hey,
told him.
Man, I said, look.
I said, how do you know that? Because the snitch said it.
Man,
so why would you believe what a snitch said?
So it don't matter. So the comparisons you trying to make it don't make no sense.
All right. So if that don't make no sense,
it don't make no sense, bro.
So why believe Woody? What made him credible?
Why believe Thug? Why believe Thug?
Thug never said.
Why believe Thug?
And listen.
Why listening, nigga? Why believe Thug?
Because Thug never said he told him to do that. He didn't say he did or didn't.
Man, look, man.
You talking about what Woody said? Right or wrong?
Yeah, I said what Woody said.
And you believe it?
I said what Woody said. Yeah, because I can't believe Thug, nigga. Who was you to tell me what not to believe? And you said Thug snitch, so he's not credible.
I actually feel differently after his interview.
Now, all right, for sure, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. Hey, that's why the streets fucked up now. That's why the streets fucked up now, bro.
I actually
That's
feel
why the streets fucked up now, bro.
Explain.
Be conflicted, bro.
Explain the
You be conflicted, bro. I'm not conflicted with I said what I said.
What I don't understand is why would you guys trust either one of the parties?
Man,
I'm thinking that anyone who's opened their mouth right now is not trustworthy.
We're talking about why believe somebody. He's compromised as well. Woody is getting up there. I feel, my opinion, is Woody getting up there, nigga.
Woody's on a record snitching.
Woody, stop talking over me, bro. I'm talking to this man. You keep trying to insert talking over me. I'm talking to this man, though. You keep inserting yourself trying to talk over it, bro.
Man, what the group said?
So look, Woody got back at Thug like, look, if you want to put everything on the table, you know what you did. You trying to come out and cry, talking about this rats, this and that. You talking about Yak Gotti is a rat. You know Yak Gotti lied. He didn't tell nobody. Like you saying, who you told on, who Yak Gotti told on. Yak Gotti told a lie.
I'm talking about Yak Gotti. I'm talking about one person.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, Yak Gotti ain't worried about it. Yak Gotti on 20 versus 1. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about Woody.
All right, wait, look.
Hold on. I'm trying to say why is that Woody saying credible when he done told from the giddy up? The nigga Thug never said whether he told him or not to tell him. He never said that. I'm not believing what the Woody said, and this nigga
ain't gotta believe him, nigga. I'm about to argue with you about my opinion. That's your opinion. Let's just leave it here. You don't believe it. That's your opinion, and I believe it. That's my opinion, nigga. What are you talking about? Because you keep arguing over something, and nigga, it's a lot of segments we can keep going on. Your opinion, you don't believe him. And my opinion, I believe him.
Okay, all right. This is what I'm saying.
Drama. Y'all think it's real? I don't know. Y'all think it's real, gang? I don't know. The best friends just got into it. They going back and forth. You know, and Hefe and Munchie best friends on this show to the end.
I said it's my opinion, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about?
This is what I'm saying is why would we trust anything that's coming out of any of these dudes' mouths right now when everybody's trying to put everybody in spin side? He just said that Atlanta's supposed to be finesse capital, right? Atlanta's supposed to be finesse capital.
I'm about to keep going back and forth with you over these Atlanta smut, bro. Can I just tell you? You can stay stuck.
He said it's a podcast.
It's not no personal. What I said what I mean. What I said, nigga. What I said, nigga. What I said, nigga.
What I like about what just happened is that it shows a level of comfortability between these hosts that they're not just gonna skip over the stuff they disagree on. No, we
hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
We might get a little fiery, even if it's about some shit that realistically doesn't have anything to do with us.
And Hefe had to tone it down some because you know Munchie can't do nothing with him.
Just how.
And he might as well not even go back and forth with Munchie because Munchie can't do nothing with nobody that got both their eyeballs.
If you're talking logically,
and he ain't no big old nigga.
It's a debate. It can go either way. Ed's what he's saying is right. Come on, bro. What Munchie's saying is right.
Man, you already know.
And so the whole situation.
I had to take something to go.
Or it's thug that. It's debatable. It matters which side of the field you're on and your perspective.
I might have missed it in the back interview. Did he say either way that he told Woody yes or no to go in there and say what he said? I might have missed it.
Well, Thug said that he hasn't said it.
So look, man. So what Munchie B and Hefe essentially, and me just hearing it the first time, what's essentially going on is, I guess Aunt Hefe is saying that Thug is a whole different rat than people on the 50-50 SNY yard. Okay. I ain't been in the pen in a minute. Shout out, got love for y'all too. I ain't been in the pen in a minute. But I also do know that when I was there, when you go to 50-50, we wasn't even supposed to talk to you. Like, the homies was so, like, hard up, like, where Baby B Braids is at, that level 4, that's where I was. I was there 2 times. Then I went to a level 3, then I went to a level 2. The level 2 was a fire camp, way out in Susanville. And I thought that was 50-50. Because when I got on the yard, it was Southsiders and it was North Dales on the same yard. But they was calling themselves programming because all of them was trying to go home early, because if you're a firefighter, they let you go home early. But, okay, now that's when I thought I was on a 50-50 yard, but it was fire camp. But the way everybody was mingling, you could tell I was on that Baby B Braids time. Like, no, we can't even talk to you. Like, shit, like the Mexicans, I got to get off on you, especially if I want my name to be good. See, that's the yards that I came off of, like Baby B Braids. If you spot them, got them, or you bad, for real. That's just like saying to the B team in the pen. That's just like saying you approve of that. You know what I mean? If we already call ourselves crash out artists, if we already call ourselves Mr. Gang members, then you ain't supposed to let nothing slide. Just like somebody going through your hood with blue on and you a blood, you supposed to go do that to them. You know what I mean? And I mean anything, like lefts and rights or however you gonna do it to them, but you got to be a do it to them boy. You feel me? It ain't no talking, ain't no, oh, I seen him, he went in the gate. Nah, you was supposed to get up on your tippy toes and just like the cartoon. You know when the cartoon's doing sneaky shit and they make that little bell sound when he's sneaking across that floor, like yeah, you supposed to do that and slide up on that guy. So, okay, Munchie B, the reason why he has so much to say about it, Munchie B ain't been in no serious yards. Munchie B, look, niggas think because they went to a level 3 and it sounds close to a level 4, they like that. No, Sirski. I'm sorry, Mr. Gang member, Mr. Mayor. How can you be a mayor of the B team? You ain't never been to a level 4. How can you, like I said, the homie Solo from A4 Swamps was like 30-something years old, like 35. He was the last of the Mohicans that was running the yard of the older homies. He gave the keys to me at 27 goddamn years old for all the bloods in Delano. Nigga, you know what? I did not want that. Especially when people start sliding them kites and shit under my door, telling on other bloods. Like, hey, you know, blood was over there. I think he doing business with the Mexicans. Hey, I know he over here. You know, he buying phones from the Mexicans. I know, you know, he over here doing. He buying weed and drugs from the woods. And I know you over here. I used to be like, God damn, you need some snitch bitch busters. I'm the dead homies. That's why I was like, oh man, I didn't know what I was getting. But when they come through the gate with the shit, they always break you off with whatever, you know, whoever came back from visiting. If you know what I mean, if they fuck with you like that, but. I had a good little TikTok watch. Like, nobody wouldn't really, I wasn't with no bullshit. They already knew I was straight up and down. I don't care what store you put me in. They could be in the day room. They could be on the yard. As soon as I walk up, they be like, hey, what's up, Neptune Blood? Hey, check this out. Listen to this for a little minute. We got a politic real quick. I be like, hey, man, I'm next on this phone, man. I got to hurry up. And I'll do, and I'll tell them the truth. And some niggas that bust tires, and some niggas be like, all right, we going to get to it. Because they knew I was straight up and down, because that's what had been done to me. I would want fairness with me too. The first thing I say is, you got the paperwork? No. Does he say, she say? Yeah. So y'all really talking about nothing, you know what I mean? But we got phones, so if you could call somebody and then they could push the paperwork, because they can't just say it on the phone like, yeah, I was there. Send the paperwork, nigga. Or whoever's in your building or whoever know this to be true, they got phones too. Tell them to send it this way. And that's when you ain't got 30 days or nothing like that. When you first come in and shit like that, you got 30 days to produce your paperwork on some tricky shit. But if you've already been there and then somebody brings some allegation, you get more time than that, because it's like no time limit, because if it never produced, it's just like it never was said. That's how I treated it. You wonder why I got all these grades? But I was either 27 years old, nigga, watching like, nigga, 150 bloods, nigga. Niggas, and I'm talking about niggas from other yards coming, hey, that too, hey, we got this over, hey, yeah, you know what I mean? So, like, back to Munchie and Hefe. That's why they don't see eye to eye. Munchie ain't been nowhere. Munchie, okay. Thug, YSL Woody, they got in the room and told They tattletale did. You can't get around that when you've seen it with your own eyes. That's like saying I seen the paperwork. I seen the paperwork when niggas was telling on the Crenshaw and Manchester terrorists. The same chain Munchie B wears today. He's not a part of that. Munchie B, Dagan Weed, the real Munchie B is not up in there. And he's our age. So how the fuck is a Scary Banks gonna be up in there? Blood is 6 to 7 years younger than the chain that he wears around his neck. Nah, bruh. Totally out here. Burnt out ass nigga. But yeah. So with me being 6 to 7 years past Munchie B, I would not know of this man's career. Because it never was none. Because why? If I knew about it, his name was side anything else in the streets. Munchie ain't did shit. Munchie ain't been in no pens. So, with the way Hefe think and the way Munchie think is two different ways. Now let's go to the detail of the dialect. Okay. He's saying YSL Thugger got in the interrogation room. YSL Woody got in the interrogation room. That's telling. For a person that's on 50-50 yard, you can be looked at as telling. Did you hear what I said? Why? Because you over there with them niggas. Just like they said, you know, you get to hanging out in a certain hood and them boys see you and you can get smoked for hanging with them niggas. Same gang banking rules. But when he hits the street, he can say, yeah, I was over there. I was just trying to get a time reduction. Shit, here's my paperwork. I ain't snitched on nobody. And you know what's gonna happen on the streets? Nothing. Cause the niggas don't give a fuck about the jail politics. Let me show you another way how niggas on the street don't give a fuck about your jail politics. When I was growing up in my hood, they was like, hey, say Westside 400 Queens, no cuts. We used to be like, what? They were like, yeah, tell them Westside 400 Queens. When you bang on somebody or somebody asks you where you from, tell them Westside 400 Queens, no cuts. I was like, okay, yeah. We ain't giving no cuts. We ain't giving no passes. That's what I thought they was talking about, nigga. I thought when they was the big homies was telling to say, let's say Westside 400 Queens, no cuts. I thought we were just like nigga, we Westside 400, nigga. We ain't giving no passes, nigga. I was like, yeah, I like that, no cuts, nigga. We ain't getting hurt. We ain't getting dirty or nothing, nigga. We getting it in, no cuts, nigga, no bruises, nigga. That's what I thought. Nigga, I took my motherfucking 18-year-old ass up into that level 4, and I told them niggas, yeah, I'm from Westside 400 Queens, no cuts. They was like, blood, what you say? You better watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga. On the dead homies, that's what they told me on the level 4. I'm like, what? They said you said no cuts. I said, yeah, that's what we say in the hood. They said, nah, blood, coming up in here in the pen, man, that's like disrespecting to the homies, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we trying to meet and greet you, and you telling us no cuts and shit. That's like saying fuck our hood. I'm like, what? It was like, yeah, man, we could tell you from the street. They was like, blood's from the street, and then they'd give me handshakes and hoods like, blood's a real blood on the street. Like, blood just told us to our face, no cuts. Like, blood's a banger. I was like, whoa, I didn't even know what I said on the dead homies. I was like, yeah, Westside 400 Queens, Neptune Lagoon, no cuts. They was like, no cuts, nigga. The fuck you saying? I was like, what? It was like, why you say no cuts? I was like, the whole hood tell us say no cut. Nigga, on the dead homies, they thought I was disrespecting UBN and BL. Yeah. You see what I mean? So in my hood, they was saying, them jail politics, don't bring that to the hood, nigga. But in prison, they was like, nigga, don't bring your street shit to the hood, nigga. We go get you, nigga. We know what the fuck you saying by saying no cuts on the dead homies. They was gonna get me for saying that. On the level 4, Munchie B and Bosco ain't been there. I don't even know if Hefe been to a level 4. Anyways, so with Wack, yeah, he is a rat. With YSL Woody and Thug, they went straight up in there and told, you can't compare another nigga that been in there for a long time and just be like, man, you know what? I've been in here. It could be, and I've been in here 6 years. Man, they trying to give me a program to go home early. What you gonna say? Nah, I I want to keep being with the bullshit. Nah, I want to stay. You might as well say, oh, fuck you, mama. Thank you for the package. Fuck you, granny. Thank you for the package. Thank you, baby mama. Fuck you for the package. Thank you, uncle. Fuck you for the package. Thank you, sisters and brothers. Fuck you for the package. And you ain't gonna mention no homies because the homies is not giving you no package, bro. So you can get that homie love out the window. The only homie love that I really heard about was with the Southsiders. And they was hunching in the county jail. Put the tent up and everything, gang. On the dead homies, and it was a and I could put facts to it. It was niggas. It was a 40. It was a 40 crip and like 40 and somebody else dorm. It was a gang of 40s in there. Yeah. And how I know it was a gang of 40s, bitch ass Bosco was next door, and only some real bloods was in there, but they didn't say nothing until I got down. It was, and I don't remember it so long ago, but it was a nigga from Anthers Park. It was a nigga from Families, and I was like, this nigga from Families, but they said they already punched him out so much, this nigga started talking to Jesus and shit like that. Like, this nigga going to church and prayer line and shit like that. So, it was just me and another nigga from Anthers Park. Then this bitch ass nigga Bosco was next door, and you know what this gay ass nigga did? Man, this gay ass nigga tried to ask this nigga from Anthers Park, hey, I see my homie, and didn't even address me, didn't send a kite, didn't say nothing. Yeah, bitch ass nigga. Nigga, I went next door to that nigga. Like, if he was in D, I was in C, in like medium north or some shit like that, bitch ass nigga. Plus, Bosco's a bitch. This is another bitch ass story about Bosco. This bitch ass nigga, he gonna see me come in with my store and all my roll and shit to go into county jail, and he gonna see me go into a 40 dorm and don't even tap on the thing. This blood see me. Boo, 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 boo. He didn't do none of that, weenie ass nigga. You know what that nigga did? He waited like a day or two. Then he go ask the nigga from motherfucking Anthers Park Bloods, hey, was Neptune over there squabbling with the 40s? And then when he came out from court, he was like, yeah, Neptune. He said, yeah, Neptune. As soon as they got in there, they pressed Blood, and Blood told him like this: can he go to the shower area to put socks and shoes and underwear on? Cause you know when you first get off that thing, they make you take off all your clothes and shit like that, right? So they just give you the jumpsuit, the blue top and the blue bottom, or whatever, the orange top, the orange bottom, whatever you going. And so, nigga, you be butt naked, you don't have no t-shirt on, no drawers or socks, nigga, you be holding your bedroll and your canteen. On the dead homies, I told that nigga like, hey, yeah, I'll get out with any of you niggas. Y'all gonna let me put my clothes on? Y'all let me put my drawers on? My socks? Okay. And then I see when I was in there, nigga, I see 2-3 niggas say, oh, cuz, straight, cuz. And I heard him just say it just like this. Shit, the last nigga from BPS, nigga, that nigga got up out of here, nigga. He was like, hey, you know this nigga named Pharaoh? I was like, yeah, I know Pharaoh. I know, I think Pharaoh got a brother that's Fela from Blackstone. I think they related or something. And they dad is Phil Dillinger from Bloodstone Villains. You know, the super shooter that had like 3-4 consecutive life sentences that just got out, but he wasn't out then, but he just got out now. Yeah, that nigga. Yeah, Fela and Pharaoh brother. Yeah, well, whatever one. Yeah, Pharaoh just rolled up out of here. So tell him about that shooter nigga that's from BPS. Yeah, cuz just rolled it up, cuz. I was like, oh shit. And this is my exact word. Shit, I ain't from BPS, nigga. I ain't finna relay no message, nigga, like, oh, yeah, no, I ain't no gossip queen like that, nigga. No, I stick to my homies. You tell me some Inglewood shit, yeah, I'm gonna remember the name. Nigga, I ain't in LA, nigga. Just cause I'm a blood, I ain't the motherfucking Blood News Network, nigga. Nigga, I'm not finna remember everybody's name, who did bad to who. Nigga, I'm here fighting a case. Nigga, I got my own problems. And then besides fighting the case, I'm fighting these niggas. You think I'm gonna remember that nigga name? I do now. But, you know, back then I was like, nigga, yeah, your homie, yep. When you get to ask me about your homies, and have you seen this nigga, and you heard about this nigga telling him, man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. Nigga, I got a case to fight. I'm in here for serious shit. I'm not worried about no back and forth, nigga. Spot him, got him, just like me, nigga. Shit, you know who you looking for, know who you looking for, and spread it through your homies. You know what I mean? I'm from Inglewood. I ain't LA. We got our whole card, just like y'all do. Yeah, we bloods, but nigga, I ain't no let's save the world, let's save the children, Michael Jackson ass song ass niggas. Nigga, I ain't no saving no motherfucking world, nigga. I'm doing what I'm doing, and if it was like that, then I would have joined the blood card with no gang after. I'm just a blood, And then I would have been right with the rest of them white boys trying to look up shit on the internet to try to be a real gangster. Just like the rest of them niggas, King Pill included, nigga. King Pill, nigga, going back and forth. Going back and forth. Nigga arguing with AT and Richie like they both famous. Nigga, both you niggas is busters. Nigga, dead homie. You a buster for going back and forth with a buster. So that just buster gumbo. You know what I mean? So anyway, and then you got Munchie B. Let's talk about his side of the views. Okay, the reason why he going back and forth with Hefe, like I said, the nigga ain't never been to jail. He been to jail, he been to prison, but he ain't been to prison. Nigga, when you go to a level 4, you gonna learn some shit when you leave, nigga. You gonna learn some shit. Even if it's how to make your bed every day, how to stand up as a man when somebody's standing over you, getting loud on you and all that. Like, they gonna teach you they gonna teach you all the stuff your single mama couldn't teach you. And it's gonna be in a grown man's way. They gonna push your face in, your jaw in, your teeth in, whatever it takes to give you that whooping. To next time you mind somebody. That's what I do give to the level 4s. They running like a military. You know what I mean? And it ain't no changing, because you can't change niggas that been in there 30-something years. You not finna change no program with niggas been down 30-something, 40 years. Nigga, hell no. Them niggas, and then them niggas' status is so up to be Pokemon. Nigga, they don't even got a Pokemon no more because they have so many little homies that have to do it. And them niggas that's been there 30, 40 years, yes, you are looking at the ones that started UBN, but they'll never tell you that. You'll be looking at the ones that started Bloodline, but they'll never tell you that. And I'm talking about the old ones that got like cancer or that walk with a crutch that you think is busters, but they bloods, but you just think like they busters. Yeah, nigga, you gonna look old too. And you press them niggas, you might have a good night switch on your ass. Hell yeah. Fuck with one of them old niggas that's laying law down on that level 4 and don't have no lefts and rights for nobody. They get straight to the knife play. Ain't no motherfucking fighting no OGs like that. No. They going all in or they ain't going at all. Period. And that's how you know they coming. So, with Munchie B saying that if you go to a 50-50 yard, it's the same as going as telling like Thug did. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I mean, now we put the jacket on them because we're in jail. We're in jail. Now, that's dirty politicking. Now you can't say, yeah. He got a Champ got into a squabble with Ebony and it scratched his eye. So it's like little pus stuff coming up under, and it's like a little cloudy in like the part of his eye. That's why I ain't really been showing Champ the last like 3-4 days. But he big as Ebony now. On the dead homies, he big as Ebony. I was looking out the backyard at the other house, and nigga, so since I got that third top view, I can look in my backyard all the way to the doggy apartment building, right? Little doggy apartment building with the patio. So I seen him way in the distance. But I thought it was Ebony because he looked so solid. And I don't know, but just day by every 2 to 3 days, he gets bigger. And I know every 2 days when I used to weigh him at the house in LA, he was gaining 4 pounds every 2 to 3 days. But that's when he was like 7 weeks. But every 2 to 3 days, Champ was gaining 4 pounds just off dog food. That's how I knew he was gonna be a monster. Right now, when I picked him up yesterday, and I had to open his eye to put that little that doggy eye cleanse. I get the gel. I don't use the water. I use the gel because it's staying there a little bit longer. So I had to open up his eye, and I could see like a cut like right up under the lid, to where I know Ebony did that because she always be biting him on the face while they be playing. And then some nights when they locked up together in their apartment building, when I closed that gate to their apartment complex, I heard him like a couple times, and then he'd be like, he'll be crying after the fight. But what I can say is he don't cry long. He don't cry long. But I seen him the next day or two, like, you know, doing this with his eye. So I thought like maybe, you know, yeah, he scratched it or something. So now that it's getting better, he's opening it up more and I could look. And then I seen a little fog, like a little grayish, bluish fog up in here. So I was like, damn, what's going on with my dog, man? He looked like he got cataracts. So then I took him and I opened his eye all the way down like this. and it was like a little cut like under the retina, but you could tell it's like a scrape. Like you can see it's kind of fucked up, but it didn't hit the retina. It's still all on the white spot. So I was like, damn, man. Yeah, he was getting cracking. So anyway, so I put that little doggy gel on his eye yesterday. And then, you know, I had to force him to open it and shit. But just like I said, man, champ is a champ, boy. Even if he hurting, right when I opened his eye, I put it in there and I just wiped it off and rubbed it in and shit like that. Man, nigga took off running like I ain't did shit. That nigga started playing like I ain't did shit. I'm 40. Is that old? I don't know. 40 ain't that old, dog. Not to the real world. You know what I mean? Not to the real world. But this for all the haters that be talking about how my hair be all looking fucked up. I need to cut it off and all this and all that. Nigga, I'll be 41 on the 21st. I mean, I'll be 20. I'm lying. I'll be 41 on the 25th. I had it mixed up. Of this month. Shout out to me and all the Libras. Yes, Sirski. But yeah. I don't see how. See, now you on an Hefe. Now you on a Munchie B type topic. This nigga said I be doing Queen Streets like Charleston White. If I wanted to troll the Queen Streets, it's a whole lot more shit I could say on this motherfucking YouTube, nigga. And then you call me a troll then. Cause I'll start talking about how ugly nigga baby mamas is. That's trolling. Only nigga I really be on his neck is Bosco. Cause he's a liar. Munchie B, you too. You see how I stay in my Inglewood zone? Now I might bounce in and bank in on some other blood shit, but I stay in my Inglewood spectrum. So like I said, so Munchie B trying to say if you go to SNY 50-50, it's the same as doing what Young Thug did. No. And then Munchie B, to be on this topic and not knowing what you talking about, you cannot be the goddamn mayor. You don't know what you talking about. That's all we really trying to know, though. You feel me? Like, Munchie B, you don't know what you're talking about. Hey, early morning shot. This is what I like to mix up with. But anyway, that's how Munchie B. You know Munchie B ain't like that, though, gang. How you gonna be the mayor and you don't how you politic and you ain't never been a politician? You dig? Munchie B is trying to say what he thinks. And it's funny that you get into it with Aunt Hefe. You and Aunt Hefe is supposed to be butt buddies. You feel me? I know Aunt Hefe has spared this nigga's life when it came to people coming up in the building wanting to whoop Munchie B ass. That's why they always sit next to each other. That's a fact. That's a fact. He gonna make sure if somebody get down on Munchie, he gonna be right there to help him. Now, you getting into it with a person that knows about jail, and just like the regular dumb niggas in the hood that want to argue you down, talking about what they know, and then it goes to the point of, who told you? How you versus the person said, oh yeah, I've been there. I lived that. I went to that prison. So, you know, like, you niggas, come on, man. You niggas weird, man. But that's why I said, as long as they can yap they dick suckers, they can that's content, right? But they wrong. Munchie, you are wrong. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Yeah, and then look. Okay, put it like this. The shit so real, I bet you somebody in the feds that deals with the president watch No Jumper. You want to know why? Because No Jumper is going to be known to the feds already for indictments. So why wouldn't No Jumper now keep up the flag to keep getting niggas booked? It's already certified in federal documents that people say things on No Jumper. You don't think somebody's always watching No Jumper? This is a fact. Now, look. Now we could say, Oh yeah, Vlad the police. Has Vlad's interviews, and tell me in the chat because I don't know. Has Vlad's interviews led to indictments, and then Vlad's podcast be put in federal documents to book somebody? Please let me know. Because they got Brick Baby in a still photo on the dead homies. They have Brick Baby in a still photo with the no jumper pillow in the back. And it's in his indictment paperwork, which means Brick Baby's face with the no jumper pillow is in the papers that you flip on who's telling on you and what's going on in your case. Brick Baby face is in there. Talking about, I put Kill Squad. Yes, they got a frozen picture of this nigga talking about putting Kill Squad on niggas. And y'all still don't see it. I do. That's why I would never go. Then you got niggas that get on there one time in clout chase. We talking about no jumper still. And I'm gonna stop saying these niggas' names because I got more subscribers than these niggas. But they've been doing this longer than me and harder than me. These niggas is linking up to get on other podcasts to get more views. You niggas sad business. But at the end of the day, everybody talking about, oh yeah, I just got hired at No Jumper. Oh, I'm still hired at No Jumper. Like, come on, man. Like the nigga Hawk. Come on, man. Is you beefing with niggas or is you beefing with niggas? Oh man, I ain't gonna talk about Gumby no more. We just gonna leave that in the streets. I'ma just knock his ass out when I see him. Yeah. So why you ain't at No Jumper? If you know all the Hoover homies, all the Crip homies, the Blood homies, all go to No Jumper, why you ain't going? What you waiting for? You said you still pay from there, right? And then with No Jumper, everybody just mysterious rapper. As soon as they become podcasters, everybody's a rapper now. And I'm sorry, 4 Extra is trash can. I can't stand to listen to that nigga. He only say a certain amount of words. Yeah. Everybody trying to start beef. You know what ATM Richie doing to me? That motherfucking Rich Trapper, Rich the Bitch Trapper. Yeah, Rich the Bitch Ride a Dick Ass Trapper Network. Yeah, that nigga type shit. Hopping all in the Brandon scuffle. Like anything he can get his hands on, he on it. And then the nigga be talking so fast, he be sounding like, yeah, like nigga, I can't listen to fuck. I couldn't listen to his freestyle. I couldn't listen to his music. The only thing is, I just be looking at the nigga act extra out. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, bro, if that's rapping, quit. You sound like the homies we used to tell, hey, you ain't got it. And they made that nigga famous. The homies we used to say, hey, bro, no, put that mic down. This ain't for you. Hey, you know how we gonna let you get on? Hey, don't even trip. We'll let you do an ad-lib. And that's what Bosco did. Bosco did the same shit on my shit when I was like 17 years old. No, I was 18. Cause I had just got out of I got a football camp. Yep. I got out of football camp. I got out of Kilpatrick. But yeah, them niggas bums, man. And I still want to see that nigga Deshaun Jackson. Yeah, I hope one day he sees one of my videos. Deshaun Jackson, my brother, you never got put off Queen Street. So how's you over there from 40s, 30s, whatever the fuck you claiming? I don't even give a fuck, because you was younger generation than me, so it really wasn't my business to keep up with your mark ass. And yes, I said it, with your mark ass. Nigga, how you gonna turn Crip and you still blood? You bitch. Then, when the homies put you on blast on the internet from years before me even getting out, blood, you over there trying to deny this shit like you don't know what we talking about. Nigga, I'll put a name on it. Deshaun Jackson, your ass lived on Regent, off of motherfucking Regent, in between Eucalyptus and Inglewood Ave, you bitch. You was there with your little brother, and you lived with your mama. And when the homies put your mark ass on the hood, nigga, the next day we never seen you no more. Your mama had you going to Crozier until you moved over there by the 40s, nigga. Dead homies. And then I told you I walked your ass home when that nigga when the homies whooped your ass and put you on the hood. I said, "What your name gonna be?" And then that nigga told me, "Yeah, I'm gonna call myself Debo." I said, "Debo?" He said, "Yeah, my name Deshaun." I said, "Yeah, I ain't telling you can't have that name, but nigga, if your name gonna be Debo, the homies that's out here outside, nigga, you sure gonna have to use it." Niggas ain't gonna be niggas ain't gonna be calling you no Debo. Yeah, I know Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill in the wheelchair. Black ass Dollar Bill in the wheelchair. Yes, he's a shooter. He been to level 4s too. And you know what? You know how I know he been to level 4s? Because when I get to level 4s, nigga, the level 4 niggas tell me, "Hey, I was on the level 4 with your homie Whoop-de-Whoop," just like they do with me up in there. I was on the level 4 with your homie Neptune. Do you know how much once somebody even in the county jail say, "Oh yeah, hey, you know your homie Neptune? Yeah, he kind of older. He got that big ass West Side 4." Everybody, they know that tattoo. They know it's me. Yeah. Hey, you know your homie with that West Side 4 and the Queens on his back? Yeah, that's the big homie. Yeah, I was on the level 4 with blood. The first thing any homie gonna hear is level 4. Oh, so the homie is like that. Because if he don't come with, "Yeah, we had to roll that nigga up," or "Yeah, he went 50-50, nigga, I'm good. And ain't no 50-50 level 4 yard bozo. But like I said, you know, I'm sorry industry. I'm sorry LA streets. I'm sorry. I'm 40 years old and I was there. I was the warrior. Yeah, nigga. Let them say some Inglewood Bracken shit was on the yard like they try to do the homie Mr. 10A. On the dead homies, it's a true story. Mr. 10A from Avenue Pyru, a nigga I grew up with since Gaga Goo Goo. Man, you know this nigga came to the pen, lit off Sherm, talking to himself, all the shit, right? Man, they was talking about rolling that nigga up like we was Mexicans. I said, nigga, over my red body, nigga, y'all touch 10A. Nigga, I'm going to, nigga. Leave that man alone. If the man don't want to take no meds, let the man not take no meds. But I'm telling you, he acting different, but that don't make him a buster. So, niggas wanted to roll him up. I squashed that shit off my face card. You know, real B team. Hey, never mind this though. This was a hair bump. It probably was bleeding when I popped it and went to sleep. I just seen it now. But, you know, sometimes you gotta let the beard grow so you don't never catch that 5 o'clock shadow. You dig? So anyway, back to Mr. 10-8, nigga. Man, they was gonna sag blood. I was like, nigga, on the red homies, y'all ain't finna do that shit while I'm here. Face card. Got him to stay on the yard. So then, niggas did other shit. Niggas was trying to get into little arguments with blood. I told him, I said, hey, look, man, stop arguing with these niggas. You already know how it's gonna go. They already don't want you on the yard because they said you be over here tripping out. But look. They ain't finna do nothing to you, blood. The dead homies. They touch you, and nigga, I'm coming out like Conan, blood, on the dead homies, and they know I'm like that. So win, lose, or draw, blood, don't put me in no predicament because you know I'm rocking out with you. I know you from the streets. We ain't no jail niggas. All right, blood. That's how he was talking. All right, blood. All right, on Pyru, blood. You still my nigga though. So blood be on the yard posted like this. Like posted looking at the sun. And I got him some lokes. So he won't be like staring at certain people. And he looked like he was on some G shit. He'll do a couple of push-ups, but they'll be kind of slower, but they be perfect. But he was slow. He was like a loco without the giggly shit. On the dead homies. Yeah, Mr. 10-8. Shout out 10-8, man. I hope you snap back, cause Donut did. Shit, Donut snapped up out of it. Now he got a job with the Gagency and Ray J. On the dead homies. That's why I was familiar with niggas off of Sherm, cause Donut in the hood was like that. The security guard that spit on Aaron the plumber, yes. He was like that for a couple of months until he snapped out of it. That's how I knew how to deal with 10A. I knew 10A, it wasn't no crystal shit. That shit was a sherm, like, gone. I used to sell sherm, so I know when niggas gone off sherm. It's just different. It ain't like crystal, like, and they ain't all skinny and beat up. They just be like extra, like, angrier. You know what I mean? Like, extra enthused about doing dumb shit. That's how you know it's still fucking with their head. They ain't really snapped back into consciousness all the way. Like, bro, you know we can get life. But I'll just go up in the bank right now and just do it, bro. I just need the money. You be like, bro, nah. Look at the way you look and look at the way you talking. You wouldn't even run the right way if it was like really like, no, I'm gonna go this way because I think it just feel better type shit. You be like, nah, I ain't rocking out with you. You got the right motive. I can tell your heart's still in there, but you burnt. You are burnt the fuck out. And I ain't going. Yeah, if you want to get down, we can get down. But I know you ain't going to feel the punches. So we might not even get down until you snap up out of it. Because that means we just going to be fighting for nothing. Because you're not going to remember it. I'm going to remember it. I'm going to be hot. You going to snap up out of it and be like, oh, baby. No, nigga, stop doing that shit. That's not you. Find another drug. Something. Because that is not for you. If you didn't almost get no snapback, you would have been gone. I don't want to hear it. I ain't into babysitting grown men. But, so later on, somebody pressed Mr. 10A. Mr. 10A, he ended up beating the nigga up before I get off work. But, I forgot what other homie that went with him. I think it was somebody from BPS. I want to say Naughty B. I think Naughty B from BPS with him. Either Naughty B from BPS or Pooh or Pookie from BPS. It was one of them BPS niggas. They went with blood. They was like, blood, I went with your homie, blood. You got a head up fade. I ain't gonna lie, 10A beat blood ass, blood. I thought blood was birthed all the way out. He said blood put heads and feet on the homie. I was like, yeah. I said, don't fuck with 10A. I said, he's still up in there. They was like, blood, like, he did his shit. And then he got it, like, we telling you now, he got a little shiner. He wearing his glasses, but you can't even tell. So, bam. Go in, I come back out next unlock after I, take off my little work clothes and shit. And Mr. 10-8 out there, still posted like this. So I just slide up on blood like, what's up, fool? He like he just snap at it. Oh, what's up, Neptune blood? Like he didn't beat me, like walk up on him type shit on the dead homies. That's how he was acting over there. He was like, oh, what's up, Neptune blood? What's happening? I was like, what's up, blood? Like, you over here beating niggas' ass, huh? Like, oh, blood, nigga just got at me sideways on power route. I told niggas on power route, nigga don't get at me like that, nigga. I'm a general. I was like, whoa, all right, whoa. Oh, hey, you ain't got to tell me the rest of the story. I don't care who won. I'm the type of older homie, like, I don't care who won, blood. Just as long as you fought. Now, if you in there, and if they say you whoop his ass, yeah, that's cool. That make a nigga smile, because it make a nigga know they got. And then the homies, when you know to be whooping ass, then they gonna start making you be part of the boo-bop team, and then you get your respect and shit like that. They gonna be like, blood, like, it's gonna be certain niggas like, blood, y'all don't want to turn up with that card. And I'm gonna tell you like now, Neptune, that nigga 10A, blood, them gonna be dusting niggas. I don't know about the rest of them, but I know them niggas be fighting. So as long as Neptune and Mr. 10A here, them niggas gonna be wobblers in that Inglewood card. So y'all gonna have to hit them niggas for you. That's how they did. And then that's already bumping niggas' spears down. Cause your homie told y'all to look out for us. You know what the mind do? Your homies told y'all to look out for us. Already bumped him down. Cause they know I don't want to watch you get scraped and knocked out. So please, come correct on them niggas. Or don't fuck with them niggas. That's what they tell you. So it was like giving you warning, heed, take heed, yeah. And them niggas, they don't got no soft ass jaws. So just to say, if you say, oh, I got wobbles too. Okay. Now, what I'm saying is, these niggas fight. They don't pity pat. Like when we go on a sale and we get down with a nigga, somebody be bleeding. We used to come from the era of, what y'all niggas breathing hard for? What you mean? We just got down. Got down? Where? Ain't nobody bleeding. Ain't nobody got no lumps. Man, y'all better go back there before y'all get DP'd and go back in there and again. When we was midgets. when we was midgets. Now, even when I tell all this content and put all this shit on YouTube, do you hear Munchie B ever contest the words that I say? He'll contest Popeye. He'll contest a whole lot of Bloods. My numbers is up now, so he knows I'm here. My views is up now, so he knows I'm here. Munchie ain't said one word about me. You know why? If his dad is really from Swans like he say he is, I bet you his dad didn't ask niggas. Because older niggas know how to call niggas and ask real questions about their homies that's still locked up and shit like that. And I know they said, you know, I didn't have no YouTube name, nigga. My name is Neptune, nigga. Right here. Gangsta Neptune. You see that? That's me. I didn't come to the YouTube and tell you niggas a different name. So when little Munchie B went to go ask his old ass daddy from Swans, I bet you Nino from 84 Swans, you know the double OG nigga? Oh yeah, I know Neptune Blood. On Bloods, I was on the yard with Blood, the big nigga, the little stocky nigga, like the little buff nigga, like Blood kind of short, but he ain't too short. He just buffed in the motherfucker, like he like a running back size. That's what they gonna say. They gonna say he the running back size. I'm dead homies, cause they know I was running them back to back, and niggas be way bigger than me, and they be like, Blood, you knocked that nigga out, Blood. Oh, Swan gang, on Bird gang, Blood, you the little homie for real, Blood. Hey, Biggie, Blood, Biggie. I bet that's when they shoot you trees. That's when they put something in your hand. Hey, give Blood the phones. Like, what? Man, be a bread bag for lunch. They be like, yeah, this bitch ass nigga didn't come over here. We been out here for 2 unlocks waiting on this nigga to buy these phones. Hey, Blood, look, Blood. Since we already know you do your shit, here go 3 phones. Look, you can use them, but put them up. And just whenever we tell you we need them, just shoot it to us. All right. What I do? Get a motherfucking maintenance mechanic. Nigga loosen up my motherfucking screws in my light in the cell where baby B braids and shit is at. You know how official I am with holding phones? I could put 12 in that bitch. Cause it got sliders, nigga. I can hold 12 niggas' phones in a jail cell and get searched like a tornado and they don't find shit and be mad. Because they know the signal going off because somebody didn't turn their shit off all the way. So then they'll blame it on complications. Yes, that's Neptune the Goon. Bosco ain't did that. Munchie ain't never did that before with they bitch ass. Nigga, boy, if we was on a yard together and we was to politic, do you know my words to the homies would be a samurai sword to they little jailhouse pokers? First off, niggas gonna be like, hey, Neptune Blood, you ain't even gotta say no more. We already, Blood, we already know about you. But these guys, what you say they, yeah, this nigga woo woo, this and that. And then they know I done told so many solid stories that transgress through different prisons, and then I go to a prison and tell people how shit went down with the homies. That's how the word used to get around before the phones. They know my traveling accuracy of telling stories was not fib stories. It was the truth. That's when I remember names. But other than that, after I remember what I need to say, when I got to where I was going, after that, fuck the nigga. Fuck the nigga name, all the shit, who started what, woo, woo. I was always thinking about taking my black ass home. But I understand. I had a mom and dad. A lot of people just had mama. Man, I had a dad phone call, and I used to have mom phone calls. Then I used to have to call back for brothers and sisters. That's 45 minutes. Because dad gonna take the whole 15, tell me everything my buster ass sisters and brothers is doing, trying to be like me in the Queen Street Bloods. I'd be like, this nigga's not like that. They be like, yeah, well, that's your brother. Now you over here in the level 4. What you think he telling your homies in the hood? Nigga, you in there on level 4. Nigga, that's the worst yard in prison. What you think he walking around? You think they don't think your brother tough because you over there with the come on, man. You better hurry and bring your black ass home and don't go back again, man. We need you out here. Fuck all that gang stuff, man. Ain't you supposed to, we gonna help you get a job. Don't even worry about it. When you get here, we gonna have a job for you and we gonna have a car for you. Matter of fact, we moved to Laguna Niguel. Yeah, we in Orange County now, son. Yeah, we done moved on up. Shit, nigga. You know, shit. I wasn't working at Boeing for nothing. So now, since you getting out, we finna try a whole new life. We finna go to Orange County by the time you parole. So I paroled in Laguna Niguel, nigga. Orange County, the whiter than white, expensive, nigga, everything, nigga. Nigga, it was all rich white people over there. And I didn't say Laguna Beach. I said Laguna Niguel. Laguna Niguel is closer to the water, lil broskies. And you know closer to the water mean higher rent in a rich neighborhood, lil broskies. We paying higher rent in a rich neighborhood. Black as a motherfucker, lil broskies. I know. That's what I said. Nobody can do nothing with me, gang. Nothing. I could pop it. And you know I could pop it so much to where I don't get out of pocket when I pop it. You know? Like everybody be thinking I'm pulling nutties and going crazy on the internet and going crazy on niggas and shit like that, where certain videos be going like 50K and shit like that. Yeah, because I be throwing nutties. When you get a nigga to lie to my face, like when Bosco got on that live with me with on Nina Boy, and I start throwing a nutty and I start shaking my head and shit, boy, you better get out the way. If you see me acting nutty, best believe I am. I just turned into something. Because when I replayed that video after me talking to Bosco, after all these many years I don't see him in the hood, now I finally see this nigga. This nigga show up on a podcast, but he won't show up in the hood. That's why when I seen Bosco, I was like, look at this bitch ass nigga. That's why I was like, Super Saiyan mode. I was ready to crash. Boy, if I seen him in real life with the disrespectful shit he said on the internet, boy, it would have been like that man with the red rag that be dodging that bull with the 2 horns. Man, I'm the bull. I'm finna. If I catch him, I'm fucking over. Allegedly. YouTube purposes only. This is all for antics. Ain't none of this real. But you know. Bosco knows I know how to squabble. He knows that. That's why I was like, this nigga said, what? Oh, I should have whooped your ass when I was 16. Because I could have did it. You was not like that. You was buying $5 packs of stress. My pillows. The ones I used to sit on in my Dickie suit. And I melt the top because I put so much tree in it. And then it'll bust open in little holes. And I'll be mad because it'll be all that dust in the bottom of my pockets for having so many bags of trees in my pockets. I took my business personal. Boy, if I took all that time trying to make them fluffy and I sat on them, I was my own manager. Do it again. And it wasn't nothing to buy no baggie from the liquor store. $1. $1. Let me get 10, please. And then do some high shit and lose the 10. And can I get 10, please? Yeah. What? Bosco. $4.50, $4.75. If you buy a dime, best believe his best work is $9. And you see the way I said that word, best believe it's $9. Bosco is never coming with a whole dub. Never. You better know he's blacker than a motherfucker. That nigga. Look, Bosco buys so much trees, but don't never have a full amount to where if he ever sold trees, you could get bags from him off all the credit and leverage you gave him. Like, hey, let me get a dime. Hey, that's $10. 10? Nigga, you charging me? Oh man, I was just gonna see if you gonna do it. He was one of them type niggas. I was gonna see if you gonna do it. I'm telling you, if Bosco had any back and forth with me from 16 and 17 years old to me knowing that nigga, I would have bopped him. And it would have been crucial. See, Bosco was walking on eggshells because his big homies was younger than him. So for us to whoop your Mark ass, how does it look to the world? And wherever you came from, you wasn't squabbling like us. Look at me. Nigga, even me now, not even doing push-ups. I'm still set up. I'm still stacked up. I can still get my gundies bigger if I was the buff. Bosco, shut your whole ass up. And stop taking these motherfucking Instagram flicks right when you hop out the car for 20 seconds and get your happy ass on, nigga. But like I said, once I seen this felonious Munchie B, but what put the spotlight on both of them was Bosco. Man, I got up and raised up on that TV in my 85-inch. Because I still got a house in LA, right by the water. I just paid my rent. Every 1st through the 7th, I still got my rent. I just paid it, bitch. Right by the water. Do you know? Me sliding through the hood all the time. Never seen a Bosco. Never seen a Munchie. But they always pop out on YouTube. When I seen Bosco by my house, in that 85-inch, when I was setting up for my jerk barbecue business, I was setting up my ice cream truck, I said, is that the ugliest man in the world on TV? Oh, yeah, that's Costco the Custard on Fi-Fi Crib. I would respect Mr. C-Mac more than Bosco. Why? Because he told Bosco, let's catch the fade and we gonna hook it up with whatever, woo, woo, woo. And Bosco was not trying to meet up with that guy. That's when I knew the real Bosco. When C-Mac told Bosco, let's catch the fade in the 5-5 alley and blah 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 blah. And you remember whatever name he used to say, I gotta holler at my homie Wooty Woo, Tall Can, or whatever the fuck that nigga name was, he used to say is his alley. Nigga, he said, we gonna line it up and we gonna catch that fade. Bosco never said bet. Bosco never said, yeah, I'm gonna go get that. Bosco still ain't caught no motherfucking fade with DW Flame. You bitch. Like I said, this is the channel where we on Bosco ass for life. Cause y'all would have never met me unless Bosco didn't say my name. I will forever have Bosco and Munchie in my content because you spoke my name and then you try to lie on me, and then you can produce a person, a place, or paperwork to back up what you said about me. And we going on 8 months, bitch. And that's a long ass time on YouTube. You bitch. You talk about everybody. You even talk about Baby B Brace. Cause y'all can read up some bullshit on them. Not me. That's why you can't do nothing with me. That's why I don't say my name. Why? Because once they start speaking my name, you know what's gonna happen next? Yeah, what up though? What up though? Hey, this is no jumper. Is this Neptune? Yeah. What up though? That 400 gang. What's happening though? Hey, would you like to come to No Jumper and tell your side of the story and woo woo woo? On blood, y'all got me fucked up. Fuck the police and they dead homies. Nigga, that's Fed Depot. Whoa. Boop. That's what would have happened to they mark ass. That's why they don't fuck with me, because they know I'ma do it. Yup. And that's for Showski. Oh yeah, I probably do belong on No Jumper, but I won't be there. Why? I ain't going to no Fed Depot. You know how long? Look, I say like this. 2 to 3 months before Loose Cannon and Brick Baby was speaking about me and shit like that, but they wouldn't speak about me on No Jumper, that's when they went to jail. Brick Baby tried to mention me. Adam said, no. He said, oh, yeah. You told me not to mention his name because I just dropped a segment on that guy. And woo. It was pertaining to Munchie B and Bosco. He said that. But he said, Adam 22, since I came off of Spider-Lo, he was beefing with still is beefing with Spider-Lo. Since I got views for Spider-Lo, he didn't want to fuck with me. You see how the industry worked? If I did it on any other podcast, I would have been dumb enough to go on No Jumper because I didn't know I didn't know nothing about the internet. So even if now today I'll be talking bad about No Jumper, I would still look bad because I went there. And I would have to explain myself that I didn't know better. But I'm glad I didn't. And I'm glad God had it the way he did, because with Spider-Lo and Adam 22, they was beefing. And then the beef was good because he could talk shit about Adam 22 with Kick and Cack being booed. With Munchie B, Bosco, Old Dusty Draw Slim, and Spider Girl. So, no matter what nobody say to me on the internet, no matter what somebody does to me or try to put on me on the internet, I have single-facedly popped up out of nowhere and shut down Kick and Cack being booed by myself by telling the facts on both the Bloods. That was y'all Kick and Cack being booed. Once I put the business out on the two mark-ass busters, Munchies and Bosco, nigga, ain't never been no more Kick and Cack being booed. I did that fresh off the streets, didn't know nothing about the internet. I didn't know shit about YouTube, podcasters, nothing. I didn't know nothing, nigga. I didn't know nothing. Nigga just asked me questions, and I told the truth on them niggas. And Bosco and Munchie has never been right since Kick and Cack being booed. I swear to God, nigga, I did that shit myself, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I just came in, kicked the door in, and just drew down on everybody. No more podcasts, nigga. It's tumbleweeds and Christmas trees over there. Feel me? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you remember that day. Spider-Lo got one of the most views he ever got the day I went on his podcast. For real, for real. And it don't matter who's snitching these days. It don't even matter. People been snitching since the beginning of time. Like, to say you doing it, you ain't the first and you ain't the last. Yeah, I had to. I ain't gonna lie. Since being out here to Atlanta, I've been buying Newports back to back. So when I was looking around my room and shit like that, I had found what I came from Cali with, because Cali don't sell real Newports. Mr. Roll Your Own Cigarettes. I don't mind telling this story. That means you ain't been rocking with me since day one. Niggas already know the story. So in LA, you can't buy real menthol cigarettes. Yeah. But I know when people say stuff like that, and then I got rebuttal. See, that's why I'm a YouTuber. You can try to box me in, but I'm always box myself out. That's why Brick Baby, off of No Jumper, his quotations on my name is Neptune the Goon, the Blood 4 Extra. That's who you talking to, bitch. He dope. If 4 Extra came in there talking that No Jumper shit, this is Brick Baby. He know by me doing what I did in front of him in the county jail, that's why he can say I'm the Blood 4 Extra. Niggas ain't no rap cap, nigga. I ain't no little ass, skinny ass nigga. Say the wrong shit and think I'm the young homie. And I'm glad I got a young face, so I will whoop your ass like your daddy supposed to. Allegedly. No violence intended. Just speaking metaphorically. Nah. Look. I'm saying in 2025, and with me leaving the hood, I'm saying I left the hood. Why? Because wasn't nobody out there. Nigga, I'm sliding through the streets 5-6 years straight. Ain't nobody outside but me. Nigga, what the fuck you at 35 all the way to 40 years old you think I'm fucking finna do, nigga? I ain't finna hold down the hood by myself. You got me misconstrued. So, I walked away. I ain't gonna say drop the flag. I'm just saying walking the other way. You niggas is not on shit. And if you was on it, I would have to turn you niggas up. But then if I turn you niggas up, some of you niggas gonna be turned down. And y'all gonna be in that box again with that motherfucking white suit on, with that motherfucking LA Crip hat on, cause the homies got you fucked up. You supposed to be a blood. How you get buried in a blue LA hat? Fuck out of here. Nigga, if I seen that on the head, whoever put it on him getting punched out. And then to know why he got up out of here because of Bosco putting his name on the internet. Oh yeah, I'm boo-bopping the nigga that put the LA hat on him and Bosco. Them the dead homies. That's what I'm saying. I can't go to regular shit. Think I'm gonna turn that to a level 4 joint. Nigga, you think it was a funeral? Man, that bitch gonna turn to a reside. On the DZ homies. This shit gonna be a straight reside. On Bleezo Bloods. On the dead homies. On Bleezo Bloods. Man, I'm finna blaze you niggas. Tasmanian devil style. Like Jesus Christ did that motherfucking synagogue when he seen people selling goats and chickens in that bitch. Nigga got the homie rest in peace in a blue LA motherfucking Rams hat. Nigga, y'all sent that nigga to heaven looking like a Crip. Boy, if I was him, I would have woke up that last time, nigga, to catch them fades. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Yeah. And now, the way I'm feeling about YouTube and all this fake ass fuckery for the past 2 days, I was like, man, I need to start doing lives more. Just stay on that bitch. Just pick 1 month and just go live. Like do like ODM Slim, what he was doing. That nigga was on live all day. I haven't been, like I said, since my algorithm went up and I get more numbers than niggas, a lot of niggas don't even slide through my shit. Now I'm getting a lot of white people YouTubery. Like I'm getting like my YouTube is different than your YouTube. When I go to YouTube, the numbers that I get, I can tell that I'm not watching regular YouTube no more. I'm a for sure partner. Nigga, they'll have white people talking about the activist stuff with Kirk, Charlie Kirk, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, they'll have that shit going on. They'll send me Twitter shit. Man, it's like it's all connected, bro. It's like AI. I don't see little nigga shit no more. You know, okay, you know how little nigga shit is? I could blurt out a name right now. Snoopy Sassy Ass. I ain't seen him in like a month. I don't know if he come up on y'all YouTube when y'all scroll. I haven't seen Snoopy Sassy Ass in a month. And if I say a month, everybody say it's over. So I would say a month and a half. The only thing I know for sure is how old my dogs is. I got one dog born on the 12th, and I got one dog born on the 3rd. And that's the boy is the 3rd, and the girl is the 12th. Hers February 12th, his is March 3rd. Nah. Hey, but look, you know, you see how my numbers be going up and then they go down. Then they go up, then they go down. I'm showing y'all in the flesh. I don't give a fuck about the YouTube money. I'm just showing y'all how tricky this shit is. But for me to have 3,200 subscribers and these people have 84 and bro, my numbers is up there with niggas that got like 80,000 subscribers, bro. And it's I get more views than them niggas. My dogs, they at my other house. I'm at my other house right now. That's what I said, you know what I mean? I'm a whole different YouTuber. I'm at my other house. This house got a 5-bedroom. The other house got a 9-bedroom. 14 bedrooms total that I be walking through. On Bloods. I can bang that on B team. 14 bedrooms I be walking through. On B team. And I used to be in a jail cell on the level 4. Huh? 14 bedrooms I can walk through. But I used to be like Baby B Braze on the level 4 in a jail cell closet. Mm-hmm. No, I ain't Pyru, but in Inglewood, we was clicked up with the neighborhood Pyrus for a long time. Another fun fact. Alright. I'm from Queen Street. Okay. Queen Street will start from my age. We started from about Lime Street. Lime Street is because of me. The next street was Hillcrest. That's where the families be at. You gotta go, but it's another block down. Okay. Now, my street is one street behind Inglewood High. So we would go northbound to Manchester, Florence, and all that shit. Centinela. So what made Queen Street start at Lime was me. Because I was there. Born and raised. 315 West Lime Street. I was the second house off the corner. Right off the corner. It's the corner house, then it's a house, then it's me. But you can't call the corner house your street because it's actually going down Eucalyptus. So it's really facing Eucalyptus. So it's on your block, it's on the corner, but it's facing the other way. So it don't have a Lime Street address. You did? But the house behind it do, and then my dad house. Rest in peace, Spoon, too. They killed that nigga. They thought he was from the hood. The Mexican Eagle Threat says killed that nigga. They thought he was from the hood. Blood wasn't even from the hood. Dumbass Mexicans. And not to say it like that, but you niggas was out there just shooting niggas just to shoot nigga, and that's wrong. And I gotta explain myself on YouTube, because if I say what I say, like dumbass Mexicans, YouTube would take it as I'm talking about a certain race. No. That's not what I'm doing. I'm saying dumbass Mexicans like, nigga, y'all caught a body you could catch life for no reason. That nigga ain't even from nowhere. Dumbass Mexicans. Just like I would have said some dumbass black niggas, dumbass white boys, you know. But if you don't explain it on YouTube, they'll try to make me take a test or try to give me a strike. And then the public would take it like that if you don't explain yourself. So I got to get used to explaining myself. Because usually I don't explain shit. I just say, nah, if you don't believe me, you don't believe me. Nigga, bitch. Like, nigga, like, that's how I used to, like, in the hood. Like, nigga, if you don't believe me, then nigga don't believe me, bitch. Like, I ain't over here just telling niggas stories. Like, nigga, I don't like niggas, nigga. Nigga, I ain't trying to impress you, nigga. Like, the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Like, I'm just gonna come over here and say I got popped at by some Crips, nigga, just for no reason. Like, I'm just over here lying for no reason. Bitch, nigga, if you think I'm lying, nigga, we could get down right now. Nigga, you weird ass nigga. The fuck wrong with you, yee ass nigga? Like, nigga, if you don't believe what I said, nigga, get your weird ass on, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga, and they ain't finna go back and forth with you, nigga. I go back and forth with these lefts and rights, nigga. I'll show you, nigga, I'm telling the truth, nigga. And you gonna feel the truth in your soul, nigga, when I boob up your bitch ass, nigga. Bitch ass, nigga. But anyway, I guess some people would take that as my Charleston White character mode. Hell no. That's just me being in the hood and tired of being around niggas. I don't even like to be around kids and babies too long. Like, look, I can deal. Believe me, I can do some days dealing. But forever, ever? Hell no. Dang, I got limits. I told you I'm in a level 4, nigga. Sometimes I gotta, just like a Nintendo, I gotta hit that reset button. Reset button is, bro, let me get by myself, bro. I gotta collect my thoughts, man. This shit, like, shit going on up in here, man. Being in the hood, all you gonna do is hear grown niggas argue like kids. And I'm the oldest boy in my family, so I know how that shit go. You be sitting in the house, your brother and sister arguing back and forth all day, every day, all day, every day. You know, I used to just get my shit and just take a walk outside or take a ride outside or never come back for 2-3 days. I don't want to hear this little bitch ass shit y'all got going on. But they call it life. Shit, that ain't my life, nigga. You sit there and listen to it, you digesting it. I don't want to digest it. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know about no new business. I don't want to know who went to jail. I don't even want to know who got popped, nigga. If I didn't hear it, let me catch it my way. Other than that, I don't need your shit on me. I don't want to know all business. So when somebody asks me, I can truly say, nah, I ain't heard what happened. Instead of lying, know you heard something, and then still say, nah, I ain't heard what happened. But what happened? Yeah, I ain't never was like that. Never. That's why the big homies fuck with me. They know I wasn't no chit chat pity pat ass nigga. I knew when the police come around the hood, where all the niggas at, they going to. I done seen it numerous of times. The police, when Mac 10 was with NWA and they were doing all that rapping, and then when Mac 10, when he went to Cash Money Records and was talking all that blood shit, when Mac 10 had a banging ass song on the radio on West Side, 4 of them, nigga, the police used to pull up in the hood extra, gang. You could call that telling, you could call it whatever you want, nigga, on the dead homies. When Mac 10 was on the radio talking about all that blood shit, backyard boogie, guns, and all that type of shit with NWA, nigga on the, West Side Connection, nigga on the dead homies, nigga, they was police were pulling up in the hood, nigga thinking we had all the guns, all the weed, listening to motherfucking Mac 10, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. They should take that shit literally. That's why a lot of niggas had smoke with Mac 10. Bosco would never tell you that story because Bosco wasn't there. Bosco was not there with Mac 10. When Mac 10 switched, we're not talking about West Side Connection. When Mac 10 switched to Cash Money and was fucking with Baby and Lil Wayne, Bosco was not from the hood. On Bloods, he wasn't there. You know why on Bloods I could bang it? Because Mac 10, when he got signed, he came to the hood. He told everybody they going to Vegas and they doing that video, Hating Your Eyes. See that hating your eyes, hating your eyes. Ha. Yeah, when he did that, yeah. All the homies that's rest in peace, they in the video, nigga. And he took everybody to Inglewood Swap Meet, nigga, if you was from Queen Street, and bought everybody Jordans, nigga. We went through all the stores and bought all the Jordans. Whatever your size was from the hood, nigga, Mac 10 bought that shit. And you know what happened with my shoes? I stayed in the hood, and I was serving. And they got my shoes, the 12s, the blue and white Jazz. Yup, and I put the skinny red strings in them. I want the blood beat. It was the motherfucking white motherfucking 12s with the blue backs. And I had the skinny red strings in the 2 area. You know how I say 2 and 3? Yeah, nigga, on Bloods. Nigga. And I did not go to Mac 10 video. I stayed in the hood and was serving the smokers. But since I was from the hood, I sure got my Jordans, bitch. Bosco was not there. That's why I said I will forever. Hey, what's up, Nene? I would never stop saying Bosco's name because I never would have got to the internet unless Bosco and Wack didn't say my name. I don't know none of you weird ass niggas. I barely know Bosco. All I know is Bosco got put on. Nigga, I started going to jail for shit dangerous, like back to back. So even if I got out on some shit, I knew Bosco for another 3 to 6 months, and I'm back in jail. I knew Bosco another 3 to 6 months, and then I did a stretch. I only did one, like 3 to 6 months knowing Bosco after he got put on, after I went to jail after he got put on, got out, nigga, 3 to 6 months, seen Bosco, nigga went to jail again, and nigga, what? That's all, man, Bosco, man, please, man, man, boy, what, nigga, what, nigga, what, nigga, what, man, just stop. And then, well, since I am Neptune the Goon, and I am known to put niggas on blast, and I don't link up with niggas, because I ain't gay like that. ATM Richie! ATM Richie! I wasn't gonna do it to you. But you know what, ATM Richie? I'm drinking the sauce early in the morning, and you know what? The way I feel, as long as a nigga can't whoop my ass on the head up fade, I'ma tell your business. Huh? ATM Richie! Hey, chat. Hit a 1 in the chat if y'all want to hear some fresh off the press ATM Richie bullshit. Hit a 1. If it ain't that many, I'ma let them live. Yes. Do y'all want to hear about ATM Richie, hit a 1 in the chat. Other than that, I'ma move along. Cause it's content for a lot of these creators. Boy, boy, boy. Oh, you don't know who ATM Richie is? ATM Richie was on No Jumper talking about, see how you laughing? See? Nobody niggas. So he got on No Jumper. It's a guy trying to defend P4K from Blackstones, the rapper. He trying to defend. He trying to say he a pimp, right? Hey, it's funny. That's fucked up. You laughed at that nigga. They like, yeah, I knew you was gonna hit the 1. Once I seen that laughing emoji, I knew you was finna hit the 1 because you want to know. But it ain't enough because they don't even know who he is. So it's like, why even speak on the nigga? That's why I like, you know what I mean? That's why you just throw it out there. Because sometimes you make somebody, go look him up. But he's a bum. He's nobody. So since you don't know him, if you don't know him, I'm glad you don't. He's a bum. And when I heard this, woo, sheesh, getting hot in here. Woo, damn. Damn. Woo. Shit. Damn. Shit. Woo. Yeah, I don't know what you talking about. But yeah, he's a bum. Just some shit on No Jumper. It's a lot of shit on No Jumper. They throw random people on their podcast, right? All right, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Good day to you too. They throw people out on No Jumper like a frisbee, and they see who catch it. So with you saying you don't know who he is, he ain't getting no numbers. For the simple fact of, it's as simple as this. If you know me, and you on my podcast, and you a subscriber, that's letting me know I'm more famous than him. But he goes on big platforms to be famous. I don't go nowhere, and you just let me know I'm more famous than him. You see the YouTube in that? You see what I mean? He went to No Jumper to become famous. I did this by myself. So with you being here with me, I'm more famous than him because you know me and you don't know him, and he went on a major. What No Jumper got, like 4.5 million subscribers? I got 3,200. But it's me work. My content. It's not they. One thing with me, like I said, I'm getting paid by YouTube for show on Bloods. Dead homies. I'm getting paid by YouTube on Bloods. Whoa. On Bloods. Whoa. I'm getting paid by YouTube. But yeah, I don't press my money until it's like racks. I don't want to pick up no Honduns. I want to pick up the racks. But you know what I mean? These niggas, let me tell you, these people that I speak of, they go on No Jumper, right? I'm peeping the plot. Y'all can dig it. Like I said, it's AYLESS Moments. I be telling on all these niggas. These niggas go to No Jumper. And they'll have a one-on-one with Adam 22, right? Then they'll take that to some other YouTuber in another state. Then they'll tell that YouTuber, hey, I was on the biggest platform in LA, blah, blah, blah. So now this out-of-state YouTuber would start doing split screen lives with whoever from LA. Mind you, he don't know nothing about nothing but what they told him. So this dude or people will bring other people up on the platform as a surprise, like some fucking Jerry Springer shit. Just take it on that level. To where people be powwowing about some bogus ass, little boy ass issues. Gangbang politics, little boy ass issues. Niggas spraying each other and nigga don't nobody own no blocks. And even in 2025, you try to own a block, they gonna Nipsey hustle your ass. So with that being said, these people from out of state will believe in these niggas because they made it to No Jumper. Why? Take a country boy and he a YouTuber. In his head, ooh, man, I would do my thing if I had a chance. And to go to LA? Yeah, just LA and they minded. Then to go on a big platform in LA, they like, and then in their head like, oh, he gotta be somebody because all these other people been up there before. Not knowing Adam 22 just going through the rivers, going through the lakes, going through the oceans, and just putting that big ass net cast. And you know them, all the behind the scenes workers, they got side platforms to where they'll be like, they'll interact with people and see what the next host should be. And then they're going to do their homework on you. Nobody got up on there they didn't did their homework on. Sometimes somebody else did the homework and Adam 22 looking at the phone to ask the question because he don't even know who you are. That's who I was speaking on. If you say you never heard of him and I said his name and you know me, not him, say less moments. Ain't nothing else to be said. I ain't went on Adam 22, but I know all the rappers. Rest in peace, Draco. I know Draco face to face. I know Draco mama face to face. If I pull up in LA and go to the church, I'ma see my mama and Draco mama sitting on the same goddamn row. Every goddamn Sunday. You let me know if I know Draco or not. You can say I'm lying. I really don't give a damn. But I know every Sunday, like this Sunday coming up, her and my mama on the same pew. Every goddamn Sunday. On the left. In the front. Dead homies. They don't never sit on the right hand side. They sit on the left. In the front. Her, my sister, my mama, my niece, and some other little godchildren gonna be in between them. On my mama. And then mama sit at one end and Draco mama sit at the other end. And they trap the kids in the middle so they keep control of them walking around and going to the bathroom and getting loud and shit. I'm telling you the truth. And for me to have all that detail, how the fuck could I be lying? That's a lot of detail to be lying. But like I said, man, I've been on here an hour and 30 minutes. That's pretty good. But I'm going to pop up again, though. Get dressed, shower up. Ain't no telling what I get into. But I'll be back. And what I can say before I depart, I forgot who always say, hood educated. And what I have to say before I depart, man, I'll be looking at him like, damn, that's that nigga favorite line. right when he finna shout out everybody that did they cash ass for him. Right before I leave, before I depart, yeah, Say Less Moments TV, man. Like, comment, subscribe. I see somebody took the like off my like, man. Somebody hating on me. It was probably Bosco or Munchie. Say Less Moments TV. Like, comment, subscribe. And Westside 4 Rings out of here.